Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode from Sunday. As you can see, probably through the window, it's quite windy. Windy. Not the best combination in a single sentence. But it is what it is. It's very stormy. The storm is actually hitting us today. It was already very windy overnight. Some gusts are pretty scary, but it's still yellow warning and some orange warning for watercraft on our side in Donegal Bay. But because the gusts are not crossing 110 kilometers per hour, this storm was not named. So it's an unnamed storm, basically, that is hitting us. It's pretty strong, but we decided to deploy regardless. Some of the businesses had to close. Didn't have to, but decided to close for safety reasons. For example, another sauna here at Rosnaula, they closed due to the orange warning, and it's totally understandable because they are in the very specific area where they are a bit exposed, maybe not directly to the Atlantic, but because of how the wind is circulating at the back of hotel, and there's a couple of buildings, it might be difficult to operate safely. And in the same area there is usually the brew box. Our friend Joe decided to close as well due to the warning, and that's completely understandable because it's just a coffee van on wheels, so it's very vulnerable for a strong gust of wind, and there's no point in risking it just for the sake of a couple of hours of operation, especially that it is a very quiet time of year, and I can see that there is very little movement here where we are, so that also makes sense from the financial perspective. They're not missing on much traffic. We decided to go out because we had quite a bunch of bookings for Sunday, and I didn't want to cancel them all at once. I was assessing it to the last minute, to be honest. I was still on the fence, looking at how windy it was in our estate, and our estate is hidden from the Atlantic a lot, so I was expecting that it might be quite wild in here. But we deployed anyway. I just posted the story to give people a chance to cancel if they want to, because our cancellation policy is 48 hours, but due to severe weather conditions, and just because we understand that people might not be feeling safe to travel just for the sake of doing sauna because they paid for it and they have no way out to cancel it, we always honor that if such thing happens. Even though we are getting hit by that, it's about brand, it's about being human, it's about doing the business the right way. So yes, we are here to earn money, but we are here also to be human beings and provide service that is a bit different from many others that might not treat the customers the way they should be treated. We do our best to treat people at least at the level that we would like to be treated, to make sure that we, I don't even know why I need to explain that, to be honest, and I probably don't, because many of you guys listening to that know what I mean, and you also were subject to plethora of businesses that for some reason do not approach customer in a way. I mean, in a humanly way, but rather as just another number or another money cow that you can milk, and that's something that disgusts me. So, with our small business, we want to be that little change, part of the bigger community of little changes. So maybe at some stage we can reach tipping point and change that way of doing business by bigger companies as well. Anyway, so that's pretty much the update. I won't be recording anything further on. I might wrap up early today, and we might do something else with Elizabeth and Julian, but if we do anything significant, I will update you about that tomorrow. Today, we already had a bunch of people go into the water and to the sauna. As I said, it's windy, but it's just another day in Donegal. We were expecting much more based on the forecast, but it's not as bad. So I'll be here probably until 2:30. It's just about noon. I'll have a full house in about 15 minutes. So I decided to make that update today at this stage. So thank you very much for listening to me and watching this. Have a great rest of the day or afternoon or evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Stay tuned and see you again tomorrow.